High above the snowy peaks, where the world seemed to sparkle like diamond dust, four best friends prepared for an adventure unlike any other. Lizzie the adventurous lynx, Milo the curious mouse, Gertie the giggly goose, and Rory the brave rabbit loved snowboarding, and today promised to be a day they would never forget. As the sun peeked over the horizon, casting a golden glow over the untouched snow, Lizzie exclaimed, "Look! Our playground awaits." They each grabbed their colorful snowboards, designed uniquely for them. Lizzie's had stars and moons, Milo's had a maze, Gertie's had flowers, and Rory's was covered in lightning bolts. They rode the ski lift up to the highest peak, feeling the frosty wind tickle their noses. From the top, the view was spectacular. Miles and miles of snowy wonderland stretched out below them. "Let's see who can do the coolest trick," Rory challenged, his eyes gleaming with excitement. They took off down the slope, their boards cutting through the snow like butter. Lizzie zoomed ahead, doing a flip in mid-air, while Gertie followed, giggling all the way as she spun in circles. Milo was more cautious but ingenious, he tried building a snow tunnel to snowboard through. Rory, determined to win, went for the biggest jump he'd ever seen. But instead of landing smoothly, he found himself flying into a snowbank. "Well, that went differently in my head," Rory said, shaking off the snow. They all laughed, helping him up. Suddenly, they heard a strange sound, like a giant yawn. They turned and saw a huge, sleepy-eyed snow giant stretching its arms. "Whoa! Did we wake you?" Gertie asked, a little unsure but more excited. "You did," the giant replied with a smile. "But I don't mind. I've been sleeping for ages. How about a snowboarding race?" The friends exchanged amazed looks. Racing a snow giant? This was going to be epic. They lined up at the top of the run, the giant towering above them, giving them a friendly wink. "Ready, set, go," the giant boomed, and off they went. The race was intense. The giant's massive board carved huge paths in the snow, while the friends zipped in and out, using the giant's trails to their advantage. Gertie's giggles echoed as she did her spins, Lizzie focused on her flips, Milo navigated his tunnels, and Rory tried to jump higher than ever before. In the end, they all crossed the finish line at the same time, collapsing in a heap of laughter. "That was the best race ever," Lizzie declared, and the giant agreed. To celebrate, the giant clapped his enormous hands, and with a flash of blue light, a forest of ice sculptures appeared. There were castles, dragons, and even a statue of the four friends on their snowboards. As they admired their frozen playground, the giant bid them farewell, promising to join them whenever they needed a race again.